Rusty the Rat. Mother Rat came home tired and hungry after a long, hard day. She had walked for miles and miles in the cold, gathering food for her and Rusty. Now, all she wanted was to feel the warmth of a nice fire, eat supper, and curl up in bed for a good night's rest. Rusty there, she said, be a good boy and get some wood for the fire. Make sure and get enough to last until morning because it will be a very cold night. There is Mother Rat coming home and asking Rusty to go out and get some wood to make a fire to keep them warm. All right, said Rusty in a not so happy voice. He did not feel like being bothered. He did not want to lift any wood, and he definitely did not want to bring any wood into the house. But he knew he had to do it. So he put on his coat and went outside. Boy, was it cold! He picked up some wood and ran with it into the house. 2 trips outside, and he figured he'd had enough. And there he is, running outside in the snow, very, very cold, picking up the wood. I am not going out into that cold again, he thought to himself. This wood will have to do until morning. It will be warmer then, and I'll go out and get some more. He knew that the wood was not enough, but he made up his mind he was not going outside again. He started a fire, and Mother Rat prepared supper. She had gotten a good meal today. Chicken, rice, and vegetables. Yay! It all looked so good, and it tasted even better. Rusty ate until his stomach hurt, and then he went to bed. Mother Rat stoked the fire, and then she went to bed. Here they are, having their nice dinner together after Mother Rat prepared that wonderful meal. Throughout the night, Mother Rat got up and put fresh wood into the fire. She did not want Rusty to be cold. As the temperature dropped lower and lower, and the night got colder and colder, Rusty began to shiver. Ooh, in his bed, he was so cold. He tossed and tossed until finally he found a good, comfortable position and became warm again. He dared not move now, for fear that even the smallest amount of movement would allow cold air to slip under his cover and cause him to freeze. He relaxed his body and was about to doze off into a deep sleep when he heard a shout, "Rusty, get out here!" It was Mother Rat, and she was mad. There was no more wood for the fire. Rusty jumped out of bed and dashed into the living room, trembling as he stood before her. "The fire is dead," said Mother Rat, "and there is no more wood. You will have to go outside and bring in some more." Here is Rusty talking with Mother Rat as she is telling him there is no more wood and you have to go out in that cold, 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 dark night and bring in some more. But, stammered Rusty, "it's so cold. Couldn't you just wrap up real tight in your blanket and lie very still and keep warm?" "Yes," said Mother Rat, raising her voice with each word, "and in the morning they can take us to the toy shop and sell us as stuffed animals because we will be frozen solid. Now go outside and get some wood." Rusty put on his coat, and making each step ever so slowly, he walked towards the door, feeling as if he were going to walk through it for the last time. He placed his hand on the doorknob and opened it just a little bit. He closed it again. It was cold. Rusty, said Mother Rat in a stern voice. He did not wait for her to finish. He opened the door, and before you could say Jack Rabbit, he was outside and then inside again with some wood in his hand. He was shaking from head to toe. Mother Rat took the wood away from him, started a fire, and sat him in front of it. Then she made some hot chocolate for both of them and sat with him. There they are by the fire, enjoying some nice hot chocolate. Now, Rusty, she said in a voice full of motherly love, you knew that was not enough wood to last the night, but you chose not to get any more. If you had only gotten it the first time, you could have spent a nice warm night in your bed having wonderful dreams. But instead, you had to get up in the middle of the night and face that nasty cold outside. I hope you have learned a good lesson. What lesson? Asked Rusty. Well, answered Mother Rat, whenever you have something to do, no matter what it is, do it right the first time. Very good. I hope you enjoyed it.